Harilal Vakji Hall, où on assistera dans quelques instants à l'échange de 8 accords bilatéraux entre l'Inde et Maurice, et cela en présence des premiers ministres Narendra Modi et Dr Navin Ramgoolam. Ensuite, les deux personnalités vont inaugurer ensemble, en ligne, une vingtaine de projets soutenus par l'Inde. Les invités à cette cérémonie, vous le voyez à l'écran, sont déjà présents au Vakji Hall. On y voit entre autres les membres de l'Assemblée nationale. Alors je vous rappelle que le Premier ministre indien est arrivé à Maurice hier matin pour une visite d'État d'un peu plus de 24 heures. Il est l'invité d'honneur aux 57e célébrations de la fête nationale à l'invitation du docteur Navin Ramgoolam. Les commentaires en anglais de ce direct sont assurés par Shrina Apadou.
Hello, Silvana. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Thanks for being with us for this live broadcast from the Harilal Vakji Hall in Port Louis, where shortly you will witness an exchange of 8 agreements between India and Mauritius in the presence of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Prime Minister of Mauritius, Dr. Navin Ramgoolam. The Indian Prime Minister and the Mauritian Prime Minister will then jointly inaugurate 20 online projects funded by India. We remind you that Narendra Modi arrived in Mauritius yesterday morning for a 36-hour visit. He is the chief guest for our 57th National Day celebrations. To note, the highest distinction of the Republic, the title of Grand Commander of the Order of the Star and Key of the Indian Ocean, GCSK, will be conferred upon the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, as announced by Prime Minister Dr. Navin Ramgoolam yesterday while meeting with the Indian diaspora. An honour to the historic bond between Mauritius, according to Narendra Modi.
Alors, je vous rappelle qu'en ce moment, une delegation level meeting se tient au réceptorium de l'Assemblée nationale entre le Premier ministre Narendra Modi et sa délégation et le Premier ministre, le Dr Navin Ramgoolam, et des hauts cadres mauriciens. Une session à huis clos. Alors, cette visite d'État obtient une large couverture médiatique en Inde, notamment de Doordarshan, la chaîne de télévision nationale, de NDTV, mais aussi de la presse écrite, comme le journal Hindustan Times, India Today ou encore Times of India. Tous parlent de cette visite. Et puis la semaine dernière, le ministère indien des Affaires étrangères a annoncé officiellement cette visite de Narendra Modi à la presse. Il a annoncé qu'un contingent des forces de défense indiennes participera aux célébrations de la fête nationale à Maurice, ainsi qu'un navire de la marine indienne. On va aussi rappeler que la dernière visite du Premier ministre Modi à Maurice remonte à 2015, et puis ces liens anciens et durables qui unissent l'Inde et Maurice, il faut le rappeler, datent de 1948. Alors, s'adressant à la presse il y a quelques jours, le secrétaire indien aux Affaires étrangères, cette fois Vikram Mishri, a déclaré que ce déplacement intervient au début d'un nouveau mandat pour le Premier ministre Ramgoolam et pour le Premier ministre Modi, qui entame également son 3e mandat. Il a déclaré que cette visite arrive à point nommé et permettra aux deux parties de faire le point sur les relations bilatérales et d'orienter leurs engagements respectifs dans les mois et les années à venir.
Yes, indeed, Silvana. A delegation-level meeting is being held in the National Assembly receptorium between the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his delegation and the Mauritian Prime Minister Dr. Navin Ramgoolam and his senior officials. To note, Indo-Mauritian relations have taken a remarkable turn since Prime Minister Modi came to power. A dynamic partnership marked by major projects, increased collaboration in regional security and strategic investments. Over the decades, India has become a key and indispensable partner for Mauritius, whether through infrastructure projects, trade agreements, and support in international forums. India has always supported Mauritius through financial assistance, grants, and loans for projects. Beyond economic and diplomatic relations, India also plays a crucial role in regional security. Under the Saga vision, security and growth for all in the region spearheaded by the Indian government, Mauritius benefits from enhanced maritime surveillance and stronger economic cooperation.
Alors on voit à l'écran le Premier ministre, le docteur Navin Ramgoolam et le DPM, le Deputy Prime Minister Paul Béranger, qui arrivent au Sir Harilal Vagji Hall. Je vous le disais, il y avait une delegation level meeting, donc cette réunion vient de prendre fin. C'était au réceptorium de l'Assemblée nationale. Elle avait réuni le Premier ministre Narendra Modi et sa délégation et le Premier ministre, le docteur Navin Ramgoolam et des hauts cadres mauriciens.
Yes, Silvana, the delegation level meeting has just drawn to a close, and as you can see on your screen, the Mauritian Prime Minister, Dr. Navin Ramgoolam, and the Deputy Prime Minister, Paul Béranger, heading to the Sir Harilal Vagji Hall.
On attend, Shrina, maintenant l'arrivée du Premier ministre Narendra Modi pour cette cérémonie d'échange de protocoles d'accords, des accords qui visent à renforcer la collaboration institutionnelle bilatérale et la coopération en matière de renforcement des capacités entre les deux pays. On va aussi rappeler que cette collaboration Inde-Maurice témoigne de l'étendue croissante et de la nature multiforme du partenariat de développement dynamique entre l'Inde et Maurice, qui constitue un pilier essentiel des relations bilatérales.
Indeed, Silvana, 8 agreements which aim at reinforcing collaboration between the two countries, India being a privileged partner in the development of Mauritius.
Cette cérémonie, on le disait un peu plus tôt, cette cérémonie sera marquée aussi par l'inauguration virtuelle, l'inauguration en ligne d'une vingtaine de projets financés par la Grande Péninsule. Entre autres, il y aura celle d'un Area Health Center à Cap-Malheureux.
Yes, Silvana. 20 development projects funded by the Indian government will be launched online, as well as the new Area Health Center in Cap-Malheureux.
Alors également, dans la délégation qui accompagne le Premier ministre indien à Maurice, Jay Shankar, le ministre indien des Affaires étrangères.
Yes, Minister Jay Shankar, the Foreign Minister of India, is among the guests at the Sir Harilal Vagji Hall for this important event.
On le disait, il y aura donc l'échange de 8 accords bilatéraux qui concernent entre autres les secteurs financiers, le partage d'informations sur la surveillance maritime, sur la sécurité maritime également, et puis un accord entre la Financial Crimes Commission et le Directorate of Enforcement de l'Inde.
Out of the MOUs to be exchanged, we have those concerning the financial sector, maritime security, SMEs and training.
Tout à fait, Shrina. Il y a aussi un volet formation, donc notamment la formation de fonctionnaires, la formation de diplomates mauriciens et puis aussi le renforcement des capacités. Voilà, on assiste maintenant à l'arrivée du Premier ministre Narendra Modi, accueillis ici par le docteur Navin Ramgoolam. Ils vont se diriger vers le Vagji Hall.
As you can see on your screen, the arrival of the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, welcomed by the Mauritian Prime Minister Dr. Navin Ramgoolam.
Les deux premiers ministres et le Deputy Prime Minister qui posent pour la photo.
We now have the two Prime Ministers posing for a photo
Excellency,
session.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Alors, les deux personnalités se tiennent devant le buste de Sir Harilal Vagji.
The two Prime Ministers in front of the bust of Sir Harilal Vagji for the photo session.
please welcome Dr. the Honorable Navin Chandra Ramgoolam, Prime Minister of the Republic of Mauritius, and His Excellency Shri Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of the Republic of India.
On assistera dans quelques secondes à l'échange des protocoles d'accord.
Shortly, we will witness the exchange of 8 agreements which aim at reinforcing collaboration between India and Mauritius.
Dr. the Honorable Navin Chandra Ramgoolam, Prime Minister of the Republic of Mauritius. Your Excellency, Shri Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of the Republic of India. Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Ministers, distinguished guests, Excellencies, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Namaskar. Welcome to the Sir Harilal Vagji Memorial Hall. Our program today consists of 4 segments. The first segment will be dedicated to the exchange of 8 memoranda of understanding, followed by the handing over of a navigation chart on Saint-Brandon. The exchange of the first 4 MOUs will be carried out by Ambassador Roy Bissundoyal, Secretary for Foreign Affairs, on behalf of Mauritius, and Shri Vikram Mishri, Foreign Secretary, on behalf of India. May I invite the 2 Foreign Secretaries to move forward, please.
Alors, le premier accord, l'échange du premier accord.
I have the honor to invite Dr. the Honorable Navin Chandra Ramgoolam and His Excellency Shri Narendra Modi to rise and come forward to witness the exchanges, please. The first exchange will be the MOU between the Central Bank of Mauritius and the Reserve Bank of India on local currency settlement system.
Alors, le premier accord qui concerne un Local Currency Settlement System entre la Banque de Maurice et la Reserve Bank of India.
Yes, indeed,
The
Silvana.
second
first
exchange
agreement.
will be the credit facility agreement between the government of Mauritius and the State Bank of India to finance projects being implemented by the Central Water Authority under the pipe replacement program.
The second agreement, a memorandum of understanding on line of credit for the replacement of water pipes.
The third exchange will be the MOU between the Institute of Foreign Service of India and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Regional Integration and International Trade of Mauritius on training program for diplomats.
Alors, le troisième accord concerne la formation de diplomates mauriciens.
The fourth exchange will be the technical agreement on the sharing of white shipping information between the Indian Navy and the Mauritius Police Force.
A fourth agreement, a technical accord on exchanging information on white shipping. This will enable India
you.
and Mauritian
I
authorities to
kindly
cooperate in
request the Foreign
preventing
Secretary of
illegal
India to take his
activities.
seat, please. I now invite His Excellency, Mr. Anurag Srivastava, the High Commissioner of India to Mauritius, to join Ambassador Roy Bisunduyal for the exchange of the remaining 4 agreements. The fifth exchange will be the MOU between the Financial Crimes Commission of Mauritius and the Directorate of Enforcement of India.
Alors, on assiste maintenant à l'échange de l'accord entre la Financial Crimes Commission et le Directorate of Enforcement de l'Inde, entre le Haut-Commissaire
The sixth
indien et
exchange
l'ambassadeur
will be the MOU
Bisunduyal.
between the Ministry of Industry, SMEs and Cooperatives of Mauritius and the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises of India on cooperation in the field of micro, small and medium enterprises.
An MOU for small and medium enterprises in terms of capacity building.
The seventh exchange will be the MOU between the Ministry of Public Service and Administrative Reforms of Mauritius and the National Centre of Good Governance, Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances of India on training of public officers.
Alors, cet accord concerne le renforcement des capacités des fonctionnaires mauriciens en Inde.
The eighth exchange will be the MOU between the Indian National Centre for Ocean Information Services, Ministry of Earth Sciences of India, and the Department for Continental Shelf, Maritime Zones Administration and Exploration, Prime Minister's Office of Mauritius.
An agreement to create a framework for cooperation in maritime zone management and ocean observation and research between the two countries.
We now proceed with the handing over of a navigation chart on Saint-Brandon.
Alors, une charte nautique sur Saint-Brandon qui est remise à Maurice.
As you can see on your screen, the handing over of the navigation chart on Saint-Brandon.
Remis par le Haut-Commissaire indien à
Dr.
l'ambassadeur
Prime
mauricien
Minister of Mauritius
Bisunduyal.
and His Excellency the Prime Minister of India to take their seats, please. I also invite the Secretary for Foreign Affairs to return to his seat. We now proceed with the second segment of today's event. We will now watch a video clip on the Area Health Center in Cap Malheureux and 20 community development projects in Mauritius, including Rodrigues.
Voilà, les
These
invités qui
projects
sont
are
invités
funded
maintenant
through
à
assistance
regarder une
from the
vidéo
government
qui
of India
retrace les projets
and the
financés
high-impact
par
community
l'Inde,
development projects.
une vingtaine de projets financés
invite
par
you
la
to
Grande
watch this
Péninsule et qui seront inaugurés, je vous le disais, en ligne aujourd'hui par les 2 chefs de gouvernement.
India and Mauritius share a deep-rooted relationship built on history, ancestry, culture, and language. Over the decades, this bond has strengthened through cooperation in maritime security, trade, education, culture, and global diplomacy. A key pillar of this partnership is India's extensive development support, shaping Mauritius's social and infrastructural landscape. From the Metro Express project and new Supreme Court building to the social housing project, ENT hospital, and digital e-tablets for students, India has played a crucial role in transformative projects. Initiatives like the Swami Vivekananda International Convention Center, World Hindi Secretariat, and renewable projects such as an 8-megawatt solar energy project further highlight India's commitment. Beyond large-scale projects, India's high-impact community development projects have touched grassroots communities, launching 96 projects since 2022. Sports complexes, children's playground, solar initiatives and disaster preparedness projects across Mauritius and its outer islands. Guided by the spirit of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, India's support is not just about infrastructure, but about fostering well-being, prosperity and strong ties between our nations. Today, PM Narendra Modi and PM Dr. Naveen Chandra Ramgoolam will jointly inaugurate the Area Health Center, and 20 high-impact community development projects. The Area Health Center will offer comprehensive medical services, including diabetes care, maternal health, and rehabilitation. The 20 high-impact community development projects will enhance the well-being of Mauritians and improve their quality of life. Together, we contribute to build a brighter future for all Mauritians.
That was a video drawing the spotlight on the 20 small development projects to be jointly inaugurated today by the two Prime Ministers, including the new Area Health Centre in Cap
Followed by
Malheureux.
the inauguration of the 20 community development projects. I have the honor to invite Dr. the Honorable Prime Minister of Mauritius and His Excellency the Prime Minister of India to take the respective remotes from the side tables, please.
Alors, le Premier ministre indien et le Premier ministre mauricien qui vont à présent inaugurer virtuellement, inaugurer en ligne le Area Health Center de Cap Malheureux.
To proceed with the inauguration of the 20 community development projects, may I again invite Your Excellencies to press the button.
Alors, inauguration maintenant des 20 autres projets financés par la Grande Péninsule.
Thank you, Excellencies. We now move to the final segment of our program. May I invite Dr. the Honorable Naveen Chandra Ramgoolam and His Excellency Shri Narendra Modi to move to the lectern for their respective statements to the media, please.
Narendra Modi et Dr Naveen Ramgoolam vont maintenant s'adresser à la presse.
Well, first of all, good morning. Shri Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of the Republic of India, the Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Paul Béranger, Madam Speaker, Ministers, Junior Ministers and distinguished guests, and members of the media. His Excellency Shri Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of the Republic of India, has honored us by his presence amidst us on the occasion of the National Day celebrations of the 57th anniversary of our independence. His distinguished presence on this momentous occasion is testimony to the unique and very special relations which bind our two countries. It will be recalled that while formal diplomatic relations were established in 1948, our people-to-people ties go back to centuries. The resounding success of the community event held last evening at the Triano Convention Center, which gathered both Mauritian citizens and members of the Indian diaspora, was a clear illustration of the vibrancy of shared cultural heritage. I am proud to underscore the dynamic partnership between our two countries. Mauritius, as we are well aware, continues to benefit from Indian assistance for its socio-economic development. The signature of key agreements in wide-ranging sectors, such as those we have just witnessed today, covering such diverse sectors as crime investigation, maritime traffic monitoring, infrastructure, diplomacy, commerce, capacity building, finance and ocean economy, as well as the handing over, which we just saw, of the navigation charts of Saint-Brando, have further enhanced our already excellent bilateral relations. Let me also highlight the assistance provided by the Government of India in the implementation of the high-impact community development projects, 20 community projects, as well as the area health center at Camp Malagoi, which we inaugurated today. These projects, which relate to the renovation of playgrounds, community and health centers across Mauritius, Rodrigues and Agadiga, will no doubt contribute to the improvement of the quality of life of our citizens. During this visit, the Prime Minister of India and myself had very constructive discussions on how to take our bilateral relations to even greater heights. In this perspective, I am pleased to announce that His Excellency Shri Narendra Modi and myself have further agreed to strengthen our relations through a Mauritius-India joint vision document for an enhanced strategic partnership. Our shared vision is to increase our cooperation in existing and emerging sectors, such as space research, artificial intelligence, digital health, ocean economy, pharmaceuticals, ICT, fintech, and cybersecurity. We are grateful that India will continue to assist Mauritius in modernizing our health sector. In this respect, we will collaborate closely on programs aimed at drug de-addiction and rehabilitation. Our two countries will continue to reinforce trade relations through the Comprehensive Economic Cooperation and Partnership Agreement and set up such innovative mechanisms that would further facilitate exchanges for our mutual benefit. Climate emergency is another avenue which we have agreed to cooperate to address and mitigate the existential threats for small island developing states like Mauritius. We look forward to firming up our cooperation in the maritime sector as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot conclude without repeating our deep gratitude for India's unflinching support to the long-standing struggle of Mauritius to exercise its full sovereignty over its entire territory. Shri Narendra Modi, beyond your principled and unflinching support, we thank you once again for your pivotal role in this respect and for being a respected, strong voice in the favor of Mauritius. Built on mutual respect, shared values, and a long history of cooperation, our bilateral relations are continually reinforced through our commitment to progress. During my previous 10 years as Prime Minister, I have endeavored to strengthen and expand this treasured relationship, and I have no doubt our relationship will now reach even higher levels, and it will benefit both our peoples and countries. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister.
Your Excellency,
Your Excellency,
Pradhan Mantri
Prime Minister
Dr. Naveen Chandra Ramgulam ji,
Chandra Ramgulam,
दोनों देशों के डेलीगेट्स,
delegates of both countries,
मीडिया के सभी साथी,
friends from the media,
नमस्कार,
Namaskar,
bonjour.
bonjour.
140 करोड़
On
भारतीयों
behalf
की ओर
of
से
1.4 billion Indians,
मैं मॉरिशस के
I
सभी
convey
नागरिकों को
my best wishes
राष्ट्रीय
to
दिवस की
all the citizens of Mauritius
हार्दिक
on the
शुभकामनाएं
occasion of their National Day.
ये मेरे लिए बहुत सौभाग्य
It
की
is a
बात है
great honor for me
कि मुझे दोबारा
to once again
मॉरिशस के
join
नेशनल
the
डे
people of Mauritius
आने का
in
अवसर मिला।
celebrations of their National Day.
इसलिए मैं
I
प्रधानमंत्री
express my gratitude
नवीन रामगुलाम
to
जी
Prime
का
Minister Naveen Chandra
और मॉरिशस
Ramgulam
सरकार का
and to the government of
आभार व्यक्त
Mauritius
करता
for this opportunity.
साथियों,
Friends,
भारत और मॉरिशस का
India and Mauritius
केवल
are connected
हिंद
not
महासागर
just
से
by the
नहीं,
waters of the Indian
बल्कि
Ocean, but also
हमारी साझी
by our
सांस्कृतिक
shared
परंपराओं
culture, traditions,
मूल्यों
and
से भी
values.
जुड़ा है। हम आर्थिक
We are
और
partners
सामाजिक
in our economic and social progress. Be it natural disasters or the COVID calamity, we have always stood by each other. Be it defense or education, health or space. We are moving ahead, shoulder to shoulder, in all spheres. Over the past 10 years, we have added several new chapters to our partnership. We have achieved new milestones in development cooperation and capacity building. We have worked to complete a number of different people-centric projects in Mauritius in a time-bound manner. For transportation, the Metro Express; for justice, the Supreme Court building; for a comfortable home, social housing; for good health, the ENT hospital; to promote trade and tourism, UPI, and the RuPay card; for affordable health care and better quality medicines, the Jan Aushadhi centers. We have just inaugurated in Agalega, we have were able to provide humanitarian assistance very quickly to the people affected by Cyclone Chido. This helped save many lives. We have just inaugurated the Kap Malakhe Area Health Center and 20 community development projects. In a short while from now, I will have the privilege to dedicate, along with Prime Minister Ram Ghulam, the Atal Bihari Vajpayee Institute of Public Service and Innovation to the country. Friends, today Prime Minister Naveen Chandra Ram Ghulam and I have decided to elevate the India-Mauritius partnership to an enhanced strategic partnership. We have decided that India will extend support for the construction of a new parliament building in Mauritius. This will be a gift to Mauritius from the mother of democracy. Work will be done for the replacement of a 100-kilometer-long water pipeline in Mauritius. The second phase of the community development project is being launched. New projects worth 500 million Mauritian rupees will be started under this. During the next 5 years, 500 civil servants of Mauritius will be provided training in India. We have also agreed on settlement for bilateral trade in local currency.
Friends, Prime Minister Ram Ghulam and I agree that defense cooperation and maritime security are an important aspect of our strategic partnership. A free, open, secure, and safe Indian Ocean is our shared priority. We are committed to extending our full support for the security of the exclusive economic zone of Mauritius. In this regard, all possible assistance will be provided to the Mauritian Coast Guard. India will support Mauritius in establishing police academy and a national maritime information sharing center. Cooperation will be strengthened on white shipping, blue economy, and hydrography. On Chagos, we fully respect the sovereignty of Mauritius. We will increase our cooperation in international fora such as the Colombo Security Conclave, the Indian Ocean Rim Association, and the Indian Ocean Conference. Friends, people-to-people relations provide a strong foundation for our partnership. We will increase our cooperation on digital health, Ayush centers, school education, skilling, and mobility. We will work together to use AI and DPI, or digital public infrastructure, for human development. A visit to the Char Dham, or the 4 places of pilgrimage in India, and the Ramayan Trail will be facilitated for the people of Mauritius. We will focus on the preservation and promotion of the heritage of the Gurmits. Friends, whether it is the Global South, the Indian Ocean, or the African region, Mauritius is an important partner for us. 10 years ago, it was right here in Mauritius that the foundation was laid for Vision Sagar, that is, security and growth for all in the region. The objective of our Sagar vision is stability and prosperity in this entire region. Taking this forward, I would like to say today that our vision for the Global South will be a step ahead of Sagar. It would be Mahasagar, which stands for mutual and holistic advancement for security and growth across regions. The essence of this vision encompasses trade for development, capacity building for sustainable growth, and mutual security for a shared future. We will cooperate through technology sharing, concessional loans, and grants in this. Excellency, once again, I express my heartfelt gratitude to you and to the people of Mauritius for the warm and affectionate welcome I have received. I invite you to visit India, and we eagerly look forward to welcome you in India. Thank you. Thank you very much.
D'écouter 2 discours, d'abord du Premier ministre, le Dr Navin Ramgoolam, et celui du Premier ministre indien Narendra Modi. On retiendra de ces 2 discours quelques annonces importantes. D'abord, le Premier ministre mauricien qui a annoncé que Maurice et l'Inde travailleront ensemble sur un Joint Vision Statement qui vise à améliorer la coopération dans des secteurs existants et émergents tels le commerce, pharmaceutique, secteur maritime. Et puis, du discours du Premier ministre Modi, on apprend que l'Inde va aider Maurice dans la construction d'un nouveau Parliament building. Donc un nouveau bâtiment, un New Parliament building qui obtiendra donc le soutien financier de l'Inde, Shrina.
Yes, Silvana. Narendra Modi and Dr. Navin Ramgoolam just addressed the press, and what we've noted is the highlights include the bilateral relations will reach new heights, according to Dr. Navin Ramgoolam, and he spoke of a joint vision statement between Mauritius and India in sectors such as ICT, fintech, artificial intelligence. And Dr. Navin Ramgoolam also expressed his gratitude for India's unflinching support to Mauritius. He underscored the dynamic partnership between the two countries. And Narendra Modi, for his part, in his statement, conveyed his best wishes to all Mauritians on this National Day and expressed his gratitude to Dr. Navin Ramgoolam for this opportunity to be here and for the warm welcome. He also spoke of India's support in helping Mauritius to construct a new parliament building, a gift from India. He also talked about Mauritius being an important partner for India and mutual and holistic advancement for security and growth across the region.
Voilà, Shrina, mesdames et messieurs, vous venez de suivre en direct du Saharilal Vakji Hall l'échange d'accords bilatéraux entre l'Inde et Maurice et l'inauguration virtuelle d'une vingtaine de projets financés par la Grande Péninsule, un événement auquel ont assisté les chefs de gouvernement Narendra Modi et Dr Navin Ramgoolam. C'est la fin de ce direct. Nous allons rendre l'antenne à Mocha.
Yes, we've reached the end of this live broadcast, a highly symbolic visit by Narendra Modi, which testifies to the unbreakable bond between Mauritius and India, forged by history and strengthened by strategic cooperation in several key areas. We thank you for your attention. Goodbye.